Hello and welcome to Villa View. I'm Paul Bradley and I'm joined by Aston Villa correspondent Matt Kendrick. Hi Matt.
Hi.
Hi Matt, you're on your way up to Anfield as we speak. Obviously it's a big game for Villa tonight. Gerard Houlier's return to Anfield. What sort of reception should he expect?
I think he should get a really warm reception actually. I think he's still thought of fondly by his former fans on the Kop. Obviously, he won the treble there in 2001 with the UEFA Cup, the League Cup and the FA Cup. And it's widely thought that if he hadn't had those health problems when he suffered a heart attack later that year, then he might have gone on to kind of deliver what the Scousers have wanted the most, and that's the league title. It didn't quite work out for him in terms of doing that, but he got as close as anybody, I think, and he also kind of revolutionised the club that was down in the doldrums following the kind of dark days under Graham Souness. So I think he's thought of with a lot of affection up there. I think he's looking forward to going back and to seeing some old friends, but I'm sure that won't kind of affect his focus on the main job in hand, which is trying to get some points on the board for Aston Villa.
And it's also a big game for Luke Young, who turned down a move to Liverpool in the closed season. How's he feeling about the game, and what's his thoughts looking ahead to the game?
Well, yeah, it was a strange one when he did turn down the chance to go to Liverpool. Villa accepted a fee that I think, if memory serves correctly, was £2.5 million. That was when Martin O'Neill was still in charge, and O'Neill and Young it never quite worked for them. And I think if Luke Young would have gone to Liverpool, there'd have been a lot of angry and upset Villa fans, because he's always been quite popular with the fans. But he didn't go. He maintained his reason for not going is because he had a better chance of getting in the first team of Villa. With Glenn Johnson would have been blocking his way if he'd have been at Liverpool. But he has got back in the first team at Villa, and he's been playing. Well, he's probably been the best of the back four, which is not kind of damning somebody with faint praise, because they've not been brilliant. But Luke Young has been consistent, and I think he'd be looking forward to it, but for no other reason than he loves playing football and he wants to help Villa out of the rut that they're stuck in at the moment. Okay, then we're looking ahead to tonight's game. What team news do you have so far? Well, there's another couple out, and Ashley Young is suspended after accumulating a certain number of bookings. Barry Bannon is a major doubt with a groin strain that forced him to limp off at St Andrews last week. On the plus side, it seems that Emil Heskey's got an outside chance of being on the bench after returning to training last week. And I think it will come too soon for this evening, I'm led to believe. But Michael Brighton has also returned to training after his appendicitis. So he's probably going to be penciled in for some kind of role on Saturday against Albion. But otherwise, it's the long-term injuries. We're still without Stilian Petrov, still without Nigel Reo-Coker, Steve Sidwell, Andreas Weimann, and probably somebody else who I've missed. But they're getting there, I think. I think Villa are approaching full fitness. And hopefully by the turn of the year, they'll have everybody back. And Matt, just before you go, put it into context, this game, for us, just how important it is for the Villa to get something out of this, hovering above the relegation zone, and it could be a very tricky period for Gerard Houllier. Yeah, it is. I mean, at the moment, I'm still quite optimistic from what I hear and who I speak to at the club. I do genuinely believe them when they say it's only a matter of time before they turn things round. The danger is that if they leave it much longer to turn things around, then they're going to be slap bang in the middle of a relegation fight. They're still only a couple of points off the bottom three, and if they fail to get anything at Anfield tonight, this kind of kicks off a very difficult period. West Brom at home next Saturday won't be easy by any stretch of the imagination, and then you've got a festive programme that includes away trips to Chelsea and to Manchester City, and a home game against Tottenham on Boxing Day. So if they don't start getting points soon, it's going to kind of really play on the mind, and they could find themselves in deep trouble by the time New Year comes around. So I think even if it's just a point tonight, just something to stop this run of defeats and to kind of lift the confidence and lift the mood, and like I say, get them going into Saturday's game against Albion with a sense of anticipation and excitement rather than dread and fear.
Okay, Matt Kendrick, Aston Villa correspondent, thank you very much.
Okay, all the best, thanks.